YouTube, this is Dennis here with a super duper quick update. Try to cut it down to 5 minutes. So right now, these are my some of my container plants. Some of them, about half of them, are from the Arrow Garden. I'm kind of having them here in the shaded orange tree, just because here in Southern California for the past 3-4 weeks it's already been like 90s, hundreds, high humidity. So I've had these guys just kind of sit out here. They just got fed their tea compost. So real quick, you see here the chocolate habanero starting to pod up. It's about 1.5 inch long pod. And there's the other one right there. I moved into a bigger container. I'm running out of containers. I had a couple more fatalities. One being one of the white habaneros and my 2 stevia plants. Hopefully I have time to harvest the dry leaves, and then I guess I don't need to dehydrate them no more. Anyway, these are my purple jalapenos, so coming out good. Scotch bonnet right there. My pimienta that was full of like leaf hoppers, and so I took them out, and it's struggling to survive. No new growth on it. This rocoto, not doing well. I think it's pretty much on its way out. Update on my tomatoes. I don't know how much of a difference this is going to be. I really want to save these tomatoes. This year's tomatoes has not been a high yield producing year. Part of it is, I don't know, Mother Nature, and then second one is just the heat and spider mites, and they've totally consumed a couple of my plants already, so I removed them. So with this one I went ahead and chopped up all the leaves, and hopefully they can spring back out and they're not there anymore. My mystery Kmart habaneros, orange habaneros, are looking yellow looking, so we'll see how that goes. So I have that one, and I have this one, different pod shape, different color. You see they're potting up all over here, as is my bishop's crown, potting up everywhere. And this is the other one. This, I don't know, I'm guessing more towards mustard habanero. So I'm gonna guess this is gonna be world's hottest mustard habanero. Caribbean red, habanero over here again. My tomatoes, these are my cherries. As many tomatoes as I have, I'm not getting much, so I'm chopping them down. Tomatillos, I had 3 or 4 big tall ones. None of them really produced. I had like 4. And these tomatoes, hopefully I can isolate. Hopefully they didn't get infected by the spider mites. Another purple jalapeno right here, really cool looking pods. My morugas finally starting to turn red, so I guess the first stage is orange, then it will turn red. But I got about 10 or so pods here. My Trinidad scorpion from eBay, again doing real well. You can see the variations of pods. You can see this one has the bumpy texture to it, and its tail right there. Then you have one, it's like right here, it's a little bit more smooth, so oh well, it is what it is. It's eBay. My butch-t is right here, getting bigger. There's 3 plants there, and then 2 plants there. My so-called Trinidad scorpion, arboretum, blah. Fatali, I've harvested about 10 of these guys, and hopefully they'll start to pot up some more and get bigger. I like those guys. This butch-t is finally, hopefully, gonna start potting up. There's each node, there's about 4. It's hard to see. It's about 4 or 5 buds growing. Obviously, we all know that just because they're all buds doesn't necessarily mean they'll turn into flowers, and just because they're flowers doesn't necessarily mean they'll turn into pods, and so on and so forth. This one is my chocolate Trinidad scorpion. You can see here, little sun scalding. We'll see what we can do with that one when it ripens, if it ripens. I think my 7-pot, I think this is going to be red. Snap branch right here. Hopefully it can hang on. Looks good so far. So that's that right there, and my Nagajalokias, my Butchalokia from the Arboretum finally potting up and flowering up, and we'll see how ghost pepperish this looks like. More purple jalapenos. I have like 3 or 4 of them. This is my other mess right here. This is supposed to be a Trinidad scorpion brown. We'll see how it goes. Really no vegetation on this one. But you see there's buds here, and I've always been having buds, but I just can't seem to get them to pot up. Can't even get them to leaf up. This is supposed to be a red Vitale. There's one lone pod here. Yellow boot, nothing at all. Bare. This is when I got it in May. 3 months later, that's still how it looks. My Manzano, I went ahead and dug it up, and hopefully it'll survive. Changed it into different soil and made it to better drainage. Hopefully it can have new growth, because every new growth was just, the leaves were just dying. But you can see there's one pot here, maybe a couple more flowers. Chocolate, Jamaican hot chocolate there. This is the sanctuary here. You guys can see my so-called Scotch bonnets from the Arboretum. Not so true. The least place I would think that would sell bogus plants is the Arboretum. You know, but these don't look like Scotch bonnets whatsoever. Maybe no, I don't know what this is. Caribbean Reds. These are my Scotch bonnets from the nursery. So these look a little bit more true than the other one I got. Hot paper lantern, explosive ember from the air garden starting finally to grow, pretty in purple. And then my one peach Butchalokia is there. It's about to ripen up, and I owe people seeds, and I'm probably gonna get like 5 from that pod. Hopefully I'll get more than 5. My purple boot budding up and flowering up. Hopefully I can get something other than the one that I got. So more little tiny ones here. My butch-t Douglas Cross right there. More super hots. Come over here real quick. This is my end ground. Over there back is like cayenne peppers and some more ghost peppers from eBay and poblano. Yellow boot right here. I just transplanted lemon habanero. Unknown super. This one was from Sheldon. I don't know what plant this is gonna be, but hopefully, I'm sure it's always true. Yellow Butchalokia and my red boots right there. Jalapenos and all that other stuff. So far, I'm pretty much done with my regular garden. Tomatoes are pretty much done. The eggplants are barely getting there, and what do you call it? My zucchinis are gone, and so are the cucumbers. So I'm gonna start more eggplants and more cucumbers. More cucumbers and more zucchinis. These are my AeroGarden graduates right here. They're looking good. I know they're looking sluggish right now, but they've been getting some morning sun. Much needed morning sun. And then this weekend I won't be here to take care of them. More stuff here. This is Japanese trifle tomato. Hopefully I'll try to clone if it's not too late. Some more AeroGarden there. Some more arrow garden here. You can see them still sewing. There's still stuff hooking. So, I'm a hooker. I love to hook. My goji berry. Oh, and real quick.
It's spicy.
Let me end it with this. In this section right here, I have my miracle fruit.